Number 5 is Marvin Harrison Jr. and J.T Tuimoloau at Penn State in 2022. So the stat lines tell you a lot about what was going on. Marvin Harrison Jr. had 10 catches for 185 going against Joey Porter Jr. Now, context to that. Going into the game, this was thought to be like, hey, these are 2 first-round guys. Like, this is going to be difficult. This is going to be very difficult for Marvin Harrison Jr. A lot of us thought he was the best wide receiver in the country. And so, like, that was the matchup we were all watching. And listen, like 7 for 80 would have been a good day, but he went for 10, 185 on 12 targets. But here's the most impressive part. All 10 catches went for first downs. It was remarkable sitting in the booth and watching him go to work. They were trying to hold him. They were trying to body him up, and he just kept fighting through. 4 of those catches were on 3rd downs or 4th downs. He was sensational. And so that matchup leading in and then the way that he performed, he totally dominated a player that we thought was also going to be a first-round player. And the enormity of the catches, it was at times like he was putting the offense on his back and they were moving the chains. In the same game, J.T Tuimoloau went like full Thor on Penn State. He was incredible. I have never seen a defensive player wreck a game to the extent he did for a portion. He had 2 interceptions. We're talking about a defensive end. One was a pick 6 to seal the game. He had 2 sacks. One was a strip sack that he recovered. He also had a tip at the line that led to another interception. He was basically a threat to score on every offensive play for Penn State. I'd never felt like that about a defensive end before in my life, but there were moments during that game when I was just like staring at J.T Tuimoloau because I was like, what is he going to do next? He was so dominant on the defensive side as an individual in the same game that Marvin Harrison was so dominant as a wide receiver on the offensive side. So that's number 5.